All right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Cosmic here. Welcome back with more Limit Zero Breakers tonight. Trying to finish up the story, get into the actual raids, the hunts, farm some weapons. They also just started a new event, so we get the first look at events and what those are going to be in this game. So hopefully by tomorrow, I can actually have everything kind of done and worked on, where I can actually just work, on videos, record for videos, and have all of that content put together. Now, the other really quick housekeeping thing, just really quick for those who might not have seen it, and I just realized I did not have it pulled up. Yes, I did still work on a little bit of the, let me find my right thing. I did work a little bit on the document still. I'm still, doing this between literally work, got this together, and now we're streaming. Obviously took a quick moment there to eat something. So Selena is now updated in the Google Doc for CZN. I will continue to work on this in the background. Again, this prologue test is only available until Sunday, so I got to do as much as I can try to get done in the next few days. So apologies, that's going to be on the back burner a little bit, but we're working our way back towards it and, still trying to get some of these done where we can. Hey, Roland, thanks for joining in here. How you doing? I will admit I'm a wee bit tired because we had to go in the office today, and it's always early as hell for when I have to get in, but excited to continue on with the story and whatnot, see where this is going to lead up, and I think we're almost done with the main story, which, again, surprising amount of content to get through that we had for what was effectively a early look of the game, early beta test. They call it a prologue test, it's basically a beta test, what have you. So we're going to do this, get through our chapter, see where that ends up for us, and then again, hopefully get into some of the actual hunts. And I really want to check out co-op. I want to see if we can actually get a co-op run now that more people hopefully had time to play, unlock stuff, unlock characters, and kind of go from there. So we'll see if people are available. Hopefully, again, it is a smaller test, so we'll have to wait and see what's available. Some audio bugs still happening. And I also realized last night I was really going to give a hard time for it's a closed beta test, but there's obviously going to be some bugs and things to work on and whatnot. And then Path of Exile 2 is just having bug after bug with this mid 0.5 launch update. So I'm I can't even fault them so much. Did I put up the coordinated attack comp with Selena and Heidi? I have oh, actually, no, we don't have that image in the deck, do we? Where did I... Oh, sorry. Now that you got me thinking about it, I don't think I put that in the document yet, but I have the image in the Discord. Yeah, I didn't I see what happened. I didn't reformat this image yet. And I will remake that image later, I think. It's not in the same format. It's gonna bother the shit out of me if I just drop it in there. Thor, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope we got some water, staying hydrated out there. I also did finally get confirmation that the elemental forward, or again, going in this case, which is going to be water to fire, I did get confirmation that it is a increase of damage from all sources. So it's going to be pretty significant elemental advantage buff that you can pull together. Now, again, we've been able to just kind of hammer our way through all the content so far. So we'll have to wait and see, how difficult it's actually going to be, but something worth mentioning. Oh, I am just getting bullied by these guys. I have to keep remembering that her shield is on a different button because it's a separate ability. So again, I really do love that they have both, here's how you apply elements, and also here's how you, do combo reactions, and there's a pros and cons to both. So I'm really hoping they expand on that in the future. Yeah, I mean, that build is in the Discord right now. It's just I don't have a pretty version of it in the Google Doc yet. I guess I could just pull it up so you can get a screenshot of it now that I think about it. That'd probably be easier. But you'll see what I mean once I, like, open it up and you can actually see what is available or what's not available. Will make a lot more sense. Okay, I really feel like we're a bit underleveled at this point. Either these worms are just meant to be super tanky, or we really gotta start upgrading our gear. But again, I kind of want to change some of the characters that we're using, so I don't want to overinvest, especially in the MC. There you go, so there is our damage boost. What? I guess I'm gonna use the ultimate, man. Okay, I think these guys are just meant to be mini bosses because that's a shit ton of health. Well, here, let me, okay, yeah, I can just pull it up really quick. Open media tab link. There you go. There's, like, the standard version of it. Again, is going to require Cassius here because Cassius's 111 does give you the extra draw that you need. And otherwise, it's just stacking up as much morale as you can. You can get it on mobile? All right. There you go. Oh, I just realized I don't have my... I know what I forgot. Sorry, I can really tell I'm kind of like out of it and behind everything. I don't even have my my background music pulled up. Okay, there we go. All right, where are we going? Clearly not towards the big glowing thing. But yeah, so I will eventually remove a lot of stuff that's in the pins right now and have that move to, just into the Google Doc in general. While I'm doing that, let me clear up some of this other stuff. Oh, I know a lot of people are really excited for the new card game announcement as well. Obviously, I can't say anything, but, be very curious to see what happens with the industry when there's just, you know, more and more titles that keep coming out, so. I think the kind of unfortunate truth is that it's made me realize that I will not get a chance to really play TCGs again until after we move, which is probably like a couple years down the road minimum at this point, so. I will simply just get to watch the news on the sideline and, you know, unless Bandai starts sponsoring some streams or something, I am likely just going to, be focused on this channel and focus on new games that are coming out. But I will say, I guess I didn't get into... Wait, why does it say... Everyone should be level 20, right? Oh, you know what? No, Shion's not. I will say, at least where my impressions are right now, is that this game is really going to need a, I probably should be using Ball. This game is really going to need a roadmap on launch to, I think, instill some confidence on the direction. Because right now it is definitely a bit rough. Okay, you know what? We gotta... It's going to take me away from this area again, though. I think we just accept that we're not going to have level 20. That's fine. Oh, we're actually supposed to be using Wind and Light. Well, I guess in that case, we can bring back our priest, right? Or nun, excuse me. That's fine. I will happily just bonk stuff with Helen. Like I said, her kit is actually fun. The fact that she has like some weighty swings and whatnot gives me a lot of hopium for other characters. That is kind of like the other big wait and see moment for what direction this game goes in. But I also recognize, like, I just got super lucky with CZN being my first game because, man, every other gacha we've tried since has just felt like, yeah, there's some potential there, maybe, and then you realize, like, I don't really want to, you know, dive into this too much. Even Mongol Stardive, I'm, like, at my ends with because the gear RNG is just awful. Oh! It's Mr. Crusher himself. I ruined my slam, it looks like. Now, unfortunately, we can get like our elemental damage, but it's not going to do anything if we don't have the dark to combo with it. So, unfortunately, this is going to be a little bit of a lackluster showcase because I don't have the other 4-star unit I need. And doing stone's nothing for damage. Yeah, this is definitely where we're supposed to have, like, ball invested already at that point. Now, again, the cool thing is we have a healer. We're going to, you know, still get our ultimate and stuff, but the rest does leave a bit to be desired. Bro, what is she trying to even hit? The targeting for this game definitely leaves a little bit to be desired as well. Oh, did that not count as a... Nope, guess not. I mean, at this point, we just keep going with our ultimates and try to stack up the Weaver as well. Hey, Tatiki, how's it going, brother? It's interesting. Like, you know, I'm not as hyped as I was, like, hoping I would be. There is a lot more content here, but I need to see, like, how the gacha is going to be handled and stuff. Because right now, we only have the, I guess that's a part I can break. Right now, we only have, like, the standard banner, so it's hard to know what that's going to look like, but definitely a big wait and see for full launch is kind of the vibe I'm getting. But at least for today and tomorrow, I want to do a bunch of my recording and whatnot, so we are currently trying to finish up the story. All right, so Neo said there should be an auto break. Oh, all right, so yeah, that seems like something that they'll need to rebalance because that does seem absurdly strong. Nice nature, welcome on in. Okay, so again, really wish we had ball invested there just to have on element. Would have probably went a lot faster, but we are currently still just diving through the story and seeing like what kind of resources we're gonna have available for leveling random stuff. Oh no, it's an evil spell. And then some big angry evil dude's gonna pop out, like, surely. Yeah, I think one thing I really want to do is make sure I can get a character to level 60 because either the potential system is going to be toxic as hell or it's going to be, like, not enough of a stat game, didn't matter. But weapons having no RNG is very, very welcomed. Okay, so it's just the same guy again. Oh, that is the event. We don't want to do the event yet. But yeah, like up front, and again, I'm not gonna sit here and base the economy off of beta information because that would not be the right thing to do, but at a minimum, having 100 pulls for your 5-star is pretty awful. But we'll have to see if it's like an Enfield situation where it's like, oh, no 50-50, but 100, 120? 100, I forget what Enfield now is off the top of my head, if it's 120 or 150. You know, if it takes the note from Enfield, then I guess it's fine, but 100 pulls raw does not feel good whatsoever. Also, I love how the battle music bug is still a thing. There was probably some relevant story there. Yes, so again, we only have the standard banner, but right now it is 100 pulls for a guaranteed. But we also can't even like look into pull rates or anything like percentage-wise. So there's just a lot of missing information. Is this game as surpassed? That's a new one. I still like the idea of where the game is going, but for me, I think it's, at least as of right now and what I know of the game, it's going to come down to what the roadmap looks like. I think if they can introduce new bosses, or like new monsters, right? Because it's basically a Monster Hunter game. If they can release new monsters or raids, as they're called in this game, fairly regularly, I think that could, you know, bridge the gap a little bit. But I have no idea what their content plan is for this game. But yeah, roadmap, and hopefully going to see a bit more of the different character play styles is going to mean a lot. No, I think that's fair, right? Like, just where the market is at, you have another anime ARPG, right? Like, unfortunately, that is... Okay, I'm going the wrong way, I think. No? Unfortunately, that is just a lot of the space. Like, it's really hard to avoid anyways, right? Like, if you put even, like, NTE, Enfield, right, all the more recent examples together and just had them lined up, a lot of them would look very similar. Mongol Stardive as well would look very familiar. So, I said this at the beginning of the stream too, but it's like, I feel a bit lucky and very unlucky that CZN was my first, like, game for the new channel, because CZN just remains the GOAT. And so I will check out Muresi at Anime Expo when we go, because as far as I'm expecting that they're going to have something there to check out, which is Smilegate's next game, for those that don't know. It has creators from Nikke who are working on it. So it's probably all I need to say there about, you know, Nikke being Nikke things. But if the gameplay is good, sure, like, whatever, I can look past that. But I'm still really dying to find a second game that I can consistently do uploads for, and we've been kind of just missing out nonstop, it feels like. I know a lot of people are excited for Tenebria, but my god, I really am always so nervous for psionic characters, right? Also, as I was putting together, like, Chizuru's all-in-one build guide, like, psionic characters also don't have really good persona cards, so it's like, the build options for psionic characters in this season are not great, and I have no idea what to expect for her, man. Either way, we will be pulling, we'll be doing our day one guide, all that stuff, and probably like a week after my like day one guide impressions and all that stuff, we'll put her into the template as well, into the Google Doc, whatever we're calling it, the build guide, right? Yeah, I have to say, Helen still gives me like a lot of hope for like future characters in the combat style, because everything just feels very fast and doesn't have like a lot of weight behind it currently for some of the roster. Yeah, I can't imagine that she'll be like discard focus or something random, right? I just hope it's not another Rita situation. That's like my other biggest fear. And the other thing I will say is I know a lot of people have rated the story pretty positively so far, so it does seem like another Mongol situation where, at a minimum, the story is probably worth following to some degree, but I am, just for the sake of how much time I have to play, since, you know, I'm working this week and whatnot, I've been trying to rush the story just so I can try to get some content recorded for videos. Because, spoiler, I have to, you know, actually play the game before I can get to a point where I can record stuff. And also, like, as long as I record stuff before the servers go offline, I can still, like, progress through videos at my own pace and make sure I still get stuff out there. Yeah, it feels bad. Like, I was struggling for builds myself with Rita because I didn't want to put the, Fate, oh, I forget what the card's called. The Fate whatever card that gives you the exhaust stuff. I didn't really want to put that in there because it's, like, such an awkward playstyle, and the only other deck that I could find was a build that is basically just turning her into a morale bot, and I'm like, yeah, this technically works, I guess, so we're gonna use it because it's much more straightforward than the other stuff. So, definitely felt a little bit bad, but at least we got something in there for her. Hello? I am still in combat. Alright, I'm gonna be in combat the entire way. Is that a demon bloom? Oh, that was the other dude. I'm like, that does not sound like a plant if you ask me. Owie. Bro, I cannot see shit from this angle. We have a damage and a break boost, so might as well. Again, very unfortunate placement by this boss. Alright, well, let's take a little time to heal, I guess. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. We gotta have her blessing buff stacked up right before the healing works. Alright, we got her... Oh, yikes, man. I'm really getting pummeled by this guy randomly. I do appreciate that Weaver Lance is just like your get out of jail free card, though, of just getting them into a break. I gotta figure out if you can actually interrupt, like, major mechanics with it or not. That took half of my health, brother. What the hell? Yep, that was definitely another dodge that I just horribly missed. Get a shield, I guess. Again, really hard to see from this angle, man. But kind of reminds me of the boss I got stuck on the wall last night, so, you know, definitely some polish to do. All right, well, that was an experience. Oh, yo, Ray, how's it going? Is yours still messed up, brother? Yeah, like it's been pretty decent. Again, I'm not sure if you were here just a moment ago, but I think a big part, that's a big ass. Oh Lord, a big part for me is gonna come down to the roadmap, I think, for this game and how frequent that they are going to, oh, is eating. How frequent they are gonna update monsters like into the game and new gear to farm and stuff like that. And yeah, for Rita, it's kind of a challenge, right? Because if Rita can get another 3 AP character that's not 9 to be good, I think Rita would be in a much better spot. But the thing is, right now, Rita's like best build is making 9 better to play, which isn't even necessary. Reminds me of Mongol Stardive. Yeah, not terrible. It's definitely, you know, a lot of the same humor that they've been using. Oh, this is just our weapon stuff again, which we don't need yet. Damn, another promotion already. All right, well, no claim all, I guess. We are 8 pulls off from a pity, which I feel like we can get really quickly. Oh, did we recharge? Okay, so it is... Okay, good. It is 4 boss battles per day, because I had 3 yesterday, and then I had work, so I couldn't test it. I didn't have time to do more of them, so unfortunately, I guess I missed a day of reset, you could say. And then I want to record Phantom Tower, which unfortunately Phantom Tower just feels like it's going to be the Abyss from Genshin, because that's the last game that I really played that was more open ARPG style. You know, Mongol, the other game that we're currently playing, doesn't really have a Abyss, doesn't have a tower, it just has the new monster, or Legacy monster. I forget what they're actually calling it now, but the Legacy Beast challenge that you can do. Okay, I gotta think, because we got stamina to spend as well. Oh, I just had to go challenge it. So, defeat enemies. Oh, this is just a straight... Okay, it wants me to do fire everything. Well... Yeah, it really wants you to use the starter team, which is not a bad thing by any means, but... Unfortunately, our crew is a bit underleveled for this. Or feels a bit underleveled. Okay, well, never mind. She had her stuff. That did take all of my resources, though. All right, I mean, let's get our fire team going because the buffs are good, man. She's under support. She is under support, right? Like, I'm 99% sure, but I might as well be... Yeah, okay, support. Yes, the yellow one are the 5 stars, or S rank, as is in this class. S rank and A rank. So we have 2 S ranks. There's 2 more that's in the game currently. We do have the first look at the next rate-up character, or what we assume will be the launch banner character. So that'll add 1 more, but again, not a lot of information yet about the gacha itself and kind of what to expect. Yeah, exactly. The raids are really going to be the breaking point or not, because I don't know how other people feel. Maybe it's just me because, you know, again, new channel, newer to the space, all things considered. You know, I play Granblue Fantasy, right? I enjoy playing Granblue Fantasy because I can play with other people. And there's not really a lot of good co-op in the gacha space, in my opinion, or at least I've not found it. So whatever game that I can do content on and is, you know, it has to be somewhat popular. It can't, like, live under a rock. But if it has co-op and I get to, like, you know, play the game with others in the Discord, that would be a big selling point for me personally. So I really am trying to, you know, root for this game, as it were. But we'll have to see what exactly that they have in store. No, I did not I was trying to rush as much as I could last night. I was, like, through the story. I did not, like, level anybody yet. Okay, well, it looks like we need a little bit more, we need a little bit more juice, it seems. We cannot do a higher difficulty yet. Oh, you know what? I forgot to hit ×5. Duh. Or no, that was our first clear. First clear, now ×5 should be good. Yeah, I don't know how reasonable it's going to be, but my goal is to get to, like, everybody to 20 and then try to do, like, mini combat previews for everybody. Again, I don't know what the resource, like, what we're going to have for resources. So I'm trying not to over-level anything in particular. I'm very worried about that. But 20 across the board feels very safe. Okay, we are indeed broke. Yeah, like, again, a big part for gachas, I feel like, obviously, if you have to enjoy playing the game first and foremost, but at a certain point, it's like, there's not really a lot to talk about or do other than, like, go look at my shiny character. Like, cool, man. I don't know, I had a lot of hope for, Dragon Quest Smash Grow was another one that we've been playing in the Discord, which is all right, but unfortunately, there's been some, like, questionable choices the last couple events, so it's like, man, this one's not looking like a good option either. And just any game that, like, encourages you to stamina refresh is never a good feeling. I really thought I had that parry. Gold bottleneck is pretty insane. They did just send out, like, 200k or something, so I'm hoping that covers me a little bit. All right, well, we're not stamina capped anymore, at least. That's a positive. Nope, another 5 it is. Again, the downside of being stuck at, you know, like, rank 2 possible versus... Was it even go up to 6? Oh, yeah, so this is going to be, like, level 50, or, again, max level is 60. That's all kind of what we'd expect. And 150. So, I mean, yeah, this will take the rest of my... stamina really quickly. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I was in the Discord earlier when people were saying that they were wondering if one of the progression quests was a bug or if that was the end of the beta. So, sounds like the latter, which, you know, is fine. I'll need to, like, grab some mini clips about, you know, making weapons, stuff like that, but... You know, you don't have to be level 60 across the board to get decent, you know, content just for the sake of talking about the game at a high level. All right, you gotta be kidding me. Nope, you're that's fine. You're gonna be stuck at 19. Don't care. Not going back in there again. Yo, yeah, Tatiki, brother, how are you still playing Star Savior, but you gave up on Grand Blue Fantasy? All right, I am gonna judge you for that one a little bit. I am going to judge you a little bit for that one. I gotta be fair. I'm sorry. I gotta call it like it is. There we go. Promotion. Okay, we got our team now at least. Nope, wrong order. Yeah, they did say there's like, oh, find other stuff to explore in game. I'm assuming that was just the Phantom Tower that they were alluding to, but still would be nice if there's like one other surprise in the game or something, but I'm also like, you know, not holding my breath for anything. Again, I think a large part of the game is, of course, ultimately going to come down to, do you like Monster Hunter style games? Yes, no. That's it. The main draw of this is still going to be farming the bosses. Oh god, owie. Farming the bosses a lot for their weapon drops. And especially in this case where it's going to have, oh, I just realized this is both bosses at the same time. That's annoying. Okay, well, maybe I need to focus a little bit. Yeesh. Oh, I was hoping that would hit both of them, but I guess not. I mean, I'm getting a little bit more accustomed to the targeting bit, man, but it still feels a little bit awkward sometimes. Oh, I forgot this was a 3-wave too, so I shouldn't be wasting all my ultimates. It's not like I get our, I don't get our Weaver Lance in this mode, so kind of cooked on that one. Ah, you know what, fine. Get gunked on since I just got my shield back. Bonk. It is satisfying, I will say. Alright. Sure, that's fine. That's fair. We got Mr. Evil... Jesus! Evil Handman again. It's not what I was expecting. Alright, let's get our shield back, just for a little bit. Yeah, I'm so accustomed to perfect dodging, but man, the break... using parry just feels like it's going to be better. Getting the extra stagger seems so good. Bro, what are you doing now? Come on, get down here again. Nope, don't have the energy needed for that. Jesus. Overheat, give us some extra damage. And then hopefully break for a lot of... Nope. Okay, well, definitely expected that to be a bit more. Yeah, and I guess the other part too is, right, is that this just makes me more excited for Relink, if anything. Which we were already going to play anyways. And I was excited for, but I have not gotten to play Relink in a hot minute, so it's been nice to scratch that itch at the same time. Too far behind in Grand Blue Fantasy? I get it. Yeah, that's a... It's very easy to feel that way. Like, I still feel that way because I haven't done Versusia yet, which is the latest raid in the game. So, I get it. All right. Oh yeah, we haven't leveled weapons like at all yet. Yippee, freebies! And we gotta do abundance, I guess. Oh yeah, there's a new event going on. Return to Granny. And our boss music is still playing, of course. Yeah, but again, a big part of Relink, right, is that you are going to get a complete experience, but then that's it. There's not going to be, you know, that's you spend your 60 hours in Relink and then you go on to the next thing, and that's kind of it, which does bum me out a little bit, man. I wish there was more to do. Now that said, I know Ragnarok is going, or Endless Ragnarok, or what is the full name of Relink? I've just been calling it Relink Ragnarok. Anyways, there is going to be a roguelike mode in Ragnarok, which is cool and all. But again, that's one of those things where it's like you do it a few times and you're feeling like, all right, I've gotten my experience from it. I'm good. Oh, hey, look, the mystery shop is open that we talked about yesterday, or what I assume is about to open. No, maybe not. Ooh. His name is Lycon, and it's just one of the Lowain bros. Yeah, can we not like romance the Chaos Order, bro? Is that okay? Like, let's not. Quick travel to the next area. And again, a big part, it's very clear how inspired this is. Like, the more I play, the more the inspiration from Granblue in this game is becomes more apparent. Man, I am honestly just impressed how this is still going. Oh, we are not doing anything for damage, huh? Yeah, it's another one of those times where it's like Break has really got to take a priority for dealing any amount of damage. Feels like. Like, his damage obviously ramps up over time, which is great, but... It's not quite double damage, but damn, it feels very strong. Also, we just need more tooltips in the game still, like explaining what stuff is. Really would benefit from some kind of like archive that explained more stuff in-game. Again, super easy if they're in a break state. Alright, I can't juggle, but I can juggle until they break, and that's almost as good. I'd love my sprint back, please. I think the other part that kills me, too, is, like, this game was supposed to release in Q1, right? Like, they had a couple extra months for additional polish, so I'm kind of curious what state the game was in. You know, back when there was going to be an early release. So now I am very curious to see what their timeline is going to be expected for this game. Man, I almost wish we could just have, like, Mongol polish and then have the boss, like, raid battles from this game. If I could somehow just smash this and Mongol Stardive together, I'd be in a good spot game-wise. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. I really got to figure out what main damage dealer I want to use and upgrade their weapon so I deal a bit more damage. Like, I think straight up all my weapons are 1, like level 1 still. But at the same time, we've just been able to, like, face roll through all content, so haven't really had a need for it yet. Which, you know, is fine. Let people do the story. Let people get through it that way. You don't always have to rush the billion different tutorials that there always is in these types of games that everyone has experienced before at some point, and like, oh man, the weapon, you know, leveling is going to be totally different in this game. Here's your random XP mats as well as your ascension material. Please, please end me. Oh, I was too early on my parry. Yeah, man, parrying is hard. Same reason why I never liked it in Souls games. I've always been a dodger instead. Man, I really don't want to waste an ultimate here when I probably need to save it for a boss that's coming up. Again, just a second early. Tanky boy. Our weapons are underleveled right now. That's definitely not helping our case. It's just, I know that I'll be able to create a legendary weapon soon, so I want to try to hold off some of the mats for that. Well, maybe no longer an option. Oh, I guess his is at 10. I did level his up a little bit. No breakthrough currency, though. What is this? Weapon breakthrough material. Oh, is it just straight up, you know, basic items to use to swap? And I already got this level 3. I've already merged his other weapon into it. And we don't have stamina, so, like, I guess we are just kind of, going in with this and seeing how it treats us. Oh, wait, it said 30, not 20, didn't it? Now I think about it. Oh, right, makes sense. It's gonna be the Frostwolf boss. This is very much a no bueno moment. Trying to tell me like we're 10 levels too low for this? Like, uh-oh. Alright, there we go. Got our shield up at least. Okay, he has some pretty damn good AoE damage, so we'll take that. Now again, his kit is a bit more self-sustaining because he has both a defense shred and just a huge damage nuke. So, and an ultimate that deals a damage debuff or damage amp debuff on the boss to deal, you know, more damage to your main team. So, this is definitely a guy that will be, you know, extremely playable at launch. His ultimate definitely seems like one of the better, you know, better ones to have on your team, even if the element does not match. I guess also now that I think about it, he probably can't parry. He just has the dodge with his E ability. Because the E ability usually acts as a parry as well. Yeah, alright, that's who I was assuming. Yeah, don't like this already. I mean, let's get our debuffs up and hope for the best. Oh! God damn! That boy chunked me! Oh, I don't like that. Just gotta rely on audio cues for this one. Got it. Although he sure is moving around a lot, man, for my abilities to be tracking. Alright, let's get our ultimate spam going. We got our shield up. Oh, nice. We actually got a Weaver Lance early. You know what, man? Sure. Oh, can I not? Oh, wrong button. I'm like, please tell me I can just pop my break here. Again, a little unfortunate we don't have our ultimate ready in this instance, but I want to get at least a little bit of damage stacked up. Ooh, boy. Oh, yeah. In a perfect world, I definitely wanted to save his ultimate, too, so that we could have popped that for more damage. That's also why I just love ranged characters. You can actually see more of the damn map going on. Until he almost smokes us. I don't like this, man. There's like a very faint flash that pops up. That's all the indication that you're gonna get. Alright, we got our shield back on, which means our ultimate deals more damage. That is going to completely miss, by the way. Love that for me. Okay, that's not how I wanted to jump into that, but alright. He's almost in a break state, which means we can use our ultimate for a good damage nuke, hopefully soon here. Just gotta build his stacks up for extra attack. Yeah, this is definitely trying to test us because we did not upgrade our stuff enough. Oh my god, I forgot about our boy again. It's totally on me. Ah, whatever. Eat the wake up, I guess. Boy, howdy, this brings back memories. I don't know what you're doing, sir, but I don't like it. I don't see a pillar or anything. Like, usually there's some kind of mechanic tied to all this, right? Maybe we're supposed to save our Weaver Lance for this? Oh, I didn't even realize we were in a rage timer. Oops. Okay, well, that means that we need to upgrade our stats. Well, there you go. That was the oopsies. That I might have just broke the game. Server crash? At least it happened during the thing. Let me see if it, oops. Kill that. There we go. Did I get, nope, okay, logged me back in, it looks like. That's fine. Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was just like a very conveniently timed, you know, sync of running out of time during the battle, but really cool that they have like a limit break screw you moment. Okay, so we gotta level up and stuff, man. But I don't know how much stamina we realistically have. Okay, well, we can go check out the event, I guess, and see what type of goodies that we're going to get. Ow. Blue is armor, right? Red's weapons. Yeah, so armor XP and weapon XP. Oh, damn. Now, again, I'm sure it's beta, and that's why, but like 30 pulls for an event seems solid. Use tickets to enter dungeons and obtain rewards. Oh, did I like already get some of these then? Because I've been running stuff. Consume coins, consume Lotus. Oh, it's you gotta beat Stone Drake. Right. I see. Okay, so it's going to be a boss rush style. Earn 1 star, earn 2 star, earn 3 star. Okay, fairly standard. I mean, sure. Oh, okay. It gives you 2 entries per day, and it's level 10. Level 10, I don't really have the reactions that I would love, so... I mean, I guess we have water, right? We can at least still do that reaction. Oh, and it gives us a 10 pull. Okay, well, we can record some pulls. We can get another S rank. Does he look the same? He looks kind of the same, right? Pretty sure he's the same. The other thing I will say is that breaking hasn't super been relevant yet, or at least not that I can tell, other than, you know, removing one of the attacks from the boss, which can be good itself, don't get me wrong, but, like, it's not totally Monster Hunter style where it's like, oh, you see a big part chip off, and then, like, you know, you get the item drop that way. Like, it needs a little bit more, you know, flair to it, for lack of a better word. Like that, we just broke his gauntlet, I'm pretty sure. There we go, 10 pull and 30 Lotus, I guess. So let's go back. Can we do the higher level? Or no, it's 17 hours until the next one, which is... 12 would be 9, plus 5 is 2. So that's just straight reset. Got it. So you're supposed to do both then. Okay, sure. More stamina and everything. Let's just go... Let's go fight him again. I mean, yeah, so, like, what is that? It's 10 per, so it'll be 30 plus the 30 from the stuff. I mean, sure, man. If this was a real event and they gave us 60 pulls or a little bit over halfway to pity, sure. If they're monthly events like Mongol Stardive, then I think that would be fine. Man, that boy really just do go sicko mode. Thank you, nice. We will, yeah, we're gonna get into some pulls here once we deposit the Lotus and see what we get. So 60 out of 120. That gives us some coins. Shop. Oh, sick. This is for the weapons, right? 504 is how much you need for a legendary weapon. Plus a ton of character XP. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely very, like, for the beta. There's no way that they would give us, like, a free weapon. Which I don't know which one we need, if I'm being honest. All right, cool. We definitely have enough... definitely have enough pulls. Yeah, the quick swap, I think, is going to be... yeah, it leaves a little bit to be desired, but in co-op, you only have your one character, and that's where it becomes a lot more like Monster Hunter. The single-player experience versus a co-op experience are going to be very night and day different, so I'm also wondering how they balance that for, like, future character designs as well. Okay, we're going to have stamina to spend, but I would rather just get these pulls out of the way first. We have 100 pulls. All right, well, there you go. We are going to get to an S grade. So I need to actually hold on. Let me make sure my recording folder is empty. Yep, cool. Recording folder is empty. I am going to do one of these and one of these and start recording. So now I pretty much just need to go to the S rank so I can skip that animation. All right, no early S. Yeah, I'm just trying to record something for a video clip, or for the video that I'm gonna eventually do, but I'm trying to grab the S rank animation. Which, thankfully we found out what it was last night, so. We go again. We still need one more 4-star too, which is rough. It's funny too, because you can hear the whale. You can hear him. He doesn't want to pop up, but he's there. Okay, got what I wanted. Whoop, wrong one. Okay, there we go. Got our S rank. We have extra pulls. Might as well just do it while we're here, right? But I need to grab that. I need to grab that S rank clip. Yeah, there she is. All right, we got all of our 4 stars. Thank goodness, man. Hey, Ricardo, how's it going? Yes, this is Limit Zero Breakers. It's the gacha that I've been waiting for since Q1 that got delayed. It has been an interesting journey so far. We'll see how the full launch goes and all that, but I'm still gonna remain hopeful. I have no idea how many pulls we have left. I thought we were. Ooh! Oh, there you go. That's not one that you want to see. Okay, well, the good news is we got a different 4-star, so now we are guaranteed to have everybody as soon as I do the last pulls, because there is a 300 standard banner pity whatever that is normal here. So now for us, we are very easy to get all of them. Now we just have to figure out how much experience that we have in game and whatnot. So, oh wait, why do we have a mail? That's just 100 pulls, y'all. All right. Excuse me? Thank you? Like that? All right, well, we can test everybody now. Perfect. I'm just gonna let Neo know about this in the Discord really quick. Where is the... All right, more pulls, baby. Let's go. All right, well, we're gonna finish the roster, which again is really important for the sake of testing. So shout out to the devs on that one. Scout. Do I have to like pre-pick? Okay, no, it doesn't give me more details than that, but... This is the amount of pulls that I expect on release. No, we all know that's not happening, but... All the same, I do hope they will be, you know, generous at launch. And then we can go check out all the outfits as well, since we'll have all the outfits being able to be previewed. I love how we're gonna have like 300 pulls and we've gotten that 1 4-star one time. That's so painful, bro. Yes, this is, they're calling it a prologue test. I call it a beta. All right, let's see if we can just like naturally round out the roster. That would be that would be very nice. Okay, we got a second one of her. Understandable. Have a nice day. Very fair. Is this one like actually hard pity? Yeah, in 2 attempts. I see how it is. I guess let me just grab another short one just in case. Oops, wrong button. Okay, that should be good enough. Boop. No, I don't. I'm not a bit. Again, it is. Oh wait, we have 20 more to go. It is still beta, yada yada. But I hope they add more like background flair to the characters, right? Because like this artwork is quite nice, but the actual animation for the characters, like in their appearance, feels like it's missing a bit of oomph from their backgrounds. All right, and this will be 300, which will be all of the roster. I guess we had 12 pulls left. But again, doesn't matter. We're picking Erica here because we want everybody. So... Yeah, like, the fact that it's just, like, a black background is not doing it for me. We'll just do our last 10 just because. Oops. Alright, cool. And a husbando to end on. You love to see it. Okay, so now we can go see the outfits, at least. So we have not seen the outfits for Erica or, Katina. Or Katia. Katia? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, again, it's all going to come down to whatever that they do at launch. We don't know if there's going to be a 50-50 or anything yet. Okay, hers is a lot better too. Damn. Like, the red accents really pop out. Yeah, this is definitely one of the better ones, for sure. Like, I think the white looks fine, but I like the darker palette. Black boots are definitely better, too. And then what are we giving to the dragon? Oh, is her bow different? Oh, I just noticed that she has like a little backpack. Like a little, or her bag is on her back. I think it's just the bow in the front accent. Or no, this one has an accent on the front too. Okay, no. Hers is whatever. It doesn't really feel like distinctly different. Oh yeah, Wizard of Oz ass shoes, you right. Or did she have a bow in her hair? It was, yeah, okay, so she still has the bow in both too. Yeah, like some of these are real hit or miss, right? And then you have like Christian's, which is just like silly over the top. Like his does not look good, unfortunately. It's just so bright. Like I wish the blue was more uniformed. And the greaves are just a bit ugly. They could have given, like his default, I feel like, is still the winner. Oh, right, we have the other unit we didn't get to check. There she is. Okay, I guess that was I don't know what I was expecting. Just traditional made. I think this is just like very fine. Very made such wow. Oh wait, this is purple instead of black and white, right? I guess that's also stands out a bit more. Yeah, I know, it's another one where it's like I think the standard one's fine. Which again, so the reason why I bring this up is because this is supposed to be like the main draw for the gacha. So one thing that we have to figure out how important it's going to be is that for each character they have this potential tree, and the potential tree, you get these items from the actual gacha itself on the drops that we saw, right? So there is stat increases here, but admittedly, I'm not sure how much, like, 200 attack in this instance is going to matter, right? And then like a 5% attack increase. So, is there some kind of stat increase here? Sure. Is it going to matter in the game's launch? I'm not so convinced. But again, having these outfits locked behind them is a little bit of a bummer. Oh, fine, Booba. Here you go. Have your Booba. Ball is going to be the one that everyone's going to be going crazy for. And no, there's no weapon banner. You fight bosses like Monster Hunter to farm the materials for them. So we were actually going to go there next because I wanted to see... do we have a shortcut from here? Cool, we do. I want to go see the other weapons. So there is a blacksmith, and you automatically craft their weapons. So this one has crit damage base, this one has crit rate. And apparently there's no RNG in the weapons themselves, but you will want to farm the boss materials to be able to craft it so that you can max awaken it and stuff. But I was mostly curious about gun because this is probably going to be one of my mains. Oh, elemental mastery across the board. Okay. So hers is purely cosmetic then. Interesting. She has a soul in hers, I guess. Oh, that's cute. Ooh, flat attack. Interesting. Defense, defense, and then attack for the last one. We saw the hammer. We've seen balls before. Yeah, the main problem is I'm not sure exactly who I want to use yet, but I feel like Katya is going to be, because she's a support, I feel like she's going to be one of the main characters at launch that you're re-rolling for, be it a DPS or a support-based character. Yeah, so there is a bit of there's characters who are better at stagger, there's characters who are better at applying buffs for the team, there's characters who are better at applying debuffs for the enemy, but the boss battles themselves are closer to Monster Hunter, which we will likely be getting into shortly because I need to farm something. Yo, Drag, how's it going, brother? Welcome on in. I did want to read her skills, though, because that probably matters. And yeah, she just straight up has a submachine gun, by the way. Water damage bullets. Fires a sphere. Daily coupon codes will be applied at 11. Okay, in a little bit. Rushing at enemies. Okay, so everyone does seem to have, like, a gap closer, which is nice. And yeah, and everybody has, like, the super armor on perfect dodges. So, like, that's the good thing about perfect dodges is that you have the ability to always get your attack window open. Like, if you have a little bit of distance away from the enemy and they're doing, like, a long-range attack, you can perfect dodge into an attack while having super armor and then be able to get back in range. Yeah, I saw from the Twitter preview that she's supposed to be, like, a healer and a buffer. Ah, okay, so HP based on elemental mastery. And then increases all elemental mastery by 10 seconds for her ultimate. Okay. Caster's skill energy recovery per second increases by 15%. Caster's skill energy recovery per second increases by... Okay, so just flat 50% increase. If elemental mastery is 150 or higher, skill energy recovery per second increases by additional 15%. Okay, so she is just the first, like, all-in stack elemental mastery character that I've seen. Got it. Do I have any early comparisons to Mongol Stardive? Well, this is a beta in Mongol Stardive we played at launch, so it's not exactly fair to one-to-one them in that case. I personally like the more Monster Hunter style approach that this game offers instead of it's one less gotcha banner, right? Like at a minimum, that's a plus for me personally. But I'll have to wait and see what the roadmap for this game looks like because I think the boss battles are what's going to really be important. So anyways, before I forget, we need... Which item do we need for her? Because I'm definitely going to have her as one of my mains. We need eyeballs. We need Frost Tiger's eyeballs. Or wait, the event was here, right? Nope, not that one. Shop. Oh, wait, you can buy each one of these 3 times. Oh, holy shit. Okay, so this is just make a weapon a day. Okay. You got me, boys. Or I guess it's 1,200. I'm not sure. Not sure how much we needed. Where is she? Okay, yeah, so they give you enough. Oh, Jesus, 136k, bro. That seems rough. I guess, let me grab another clip really quick. All right. Boop, boop. There we go. So now the question becomes, like, what do we need to level it, right? Ah, 6. So we get another 200 for free. Cool. Or awaken it, because I don't think we've seen an awaken item yet. Yeah, sure. I guess we do need to level her anyways. Definitely gonna need more breakthrough, I guess. So attack, defense, HP, HP base, and then elemental mastery. So yeah, very, very clearly your overall stats are going to be higher. I guess that was, you know, what you would expect here. And we have 245. Okay, sure. Oh, I just realized. So this is only for... there's no, like, base stats or anything at all whatsoever. It is just a percentage increase across the board. So these are actually very, very relevant, then, for stat increases. Okay. Arsenal of Support. I feel like we missed a dungeon, so we're gonna finish leveling up her weapon, and then we're gonna go fight a again, they call them raid bosses, but it's just monsters from Monster Hunters. Monsters from Monster Hunter. There we go. This is giving us 7. That's it. I mean, sure, right? Let's see what we can put together for this team. Oh, so she has the same, like, sniper thing that, that Christian has. So that's probably going to be standard for, like, the more ranged characters. I do love that she just randomly styles on enemies, though. But again, she is a support, not a damage dealer, so she is going to lag behind my actual damage dealer. Yeah, I mean, the styling is something. I mean, sure. Again, maybe she'll just be really good at keeping people alive during the fights, and that's kind of what we want anyways. That was almost certainly not enough materials, so... Oh, I don't want to waste 5, though. Sorry, I don't want to be the idiot that goes into, co-op and doesn't have, like, a geared out character, like, by a little bit, right? I don't want to be the burden on the group. Okay, so it's 3-1, so we need 3 more clears. And so, again, what's nice as well is that we can, she was support. We can also increase the number of times that we are, you know, doing it in one run, so... You know, it took us a little while to get in CZN. At least we have right away here that we can spend our stamina faster. LBG, what do you mean? Oop, that was too quick of a swap. I don't know why she's got a style on him like that, though, just to fire her shot. That is a little over the top, but funny all the same. Oh, yeah, sorry. HBG, LBG. I was not thinking Monster Hunter context. Kind of. Like, it does have, like, the stance change for it. Oh, you know what? While we're at it, I guess we could use her ultimate, too, right? Okay, I mean, all the animation effort went into the 5 stars, which I guess that's what you would want anyways, but definitely has a lot more, a lot more aura to her kit. Alright, let's try to go do a actual co-op now that we're gonna have some stats behind this. Oh, dang, we didn't actually even have enough to, 25. And so again, here too is that because there is no weapon gacha, you will be tasked with getting all of your weapons up to max rank because you just farm the monsters to get more of them. So obviously something that's not going to happen in beta because we have such a limited time and limited resources, but oh, did I just run out of gold? Actually, was that what did I run out of XP or gold? Oh no, we still have gold. Okay. So let us get into. Okay, I still don't have raid party though. Oh, right. I said we had to do our promotion battle, right? Is there another fire character? I think it's just him, right? Lightning, earth, grass. Yeah, I think we are just stuck on Kaido then, which is fine. You need ascension to weapons like Grand Blue. I'm trying to remember how they did in Grand Blue Fantasy in Relink, because I remember doing my Terminus weapon, but I don't remember having to get extra copies of it. I think it was a straight upgrade in Relink, I thought. But this is more of like your gacha dupes that you would normally expect. But we can do... I guess we need to do all of these, to be fair. But let's just do our Stone Drake guy and see if we can get an actual co-op. So, again, a big part of this, too, is that I will say there's a very, very strong chance that this game is going to feel a lot better if you have friends or just go through matchmaking co-op versus solo play, because you just get to, like, you know, main your one character that you want a lot more. But because this is close beta test and because it's a very, what feels like a smaller sample that got in, I feel like we're a bit out of luck for finding matches easily. Oops. Sorry, I think the first enemy is water, right? Yeah, so we want to do this. We want to do this. Again, there's going to be 5 ranks here at the bottom. You're going to be able to see the weapon material that we needed. And you can always, like, freely swap your character. But this is what we want. We want water, and then hopefully someone will bring the, hopefully somebody else will bring the fire. Yeah, so, again, it's been a while since I played Relink. I got Terminus weapons for Lancelot, Fairy, and Cagliostro, and then I realized I was not going to get Terminus weapons for every single character like I had initially set out to do, because I can only kill Bahamut so many damn times. I spent probably a good 40 hours on just Bahamut farming. Which, again, to be fair, is a very significant time investment for just Bahamut. You got turbines for every character? Damn. Congrats. All right, we are going to hope and pray that we can get co-op, because I do want to... I guess I probably need to record co-op match, too, if we can actually get one. I know, we're going to let this... we're going to try to let this tick down for a bit. I could probably just ping in the Discord if someone was going to do co-op and try to force a queue that way. Help. I guess where does this... There's like no... This is a test of the chat. Where does it go? It's like nothing here. All right. We might have to come back to this and just do like a solo. Oh, we got one more? Okay. Can we get a third? Can we actually get a co-op match going? Oh, that's Sorry. What's up, dude? I'm like, hold on, I know who that is. I recognize that name. I'm also wondering if Raid Party is going to be like a proper lobby setting, right? I might just not be far enough to do proper co-oping. Which means I need to go really finish my Ascension quest. I might bug you and Neo just to do some recording if y'all don't mind this weekend. Or well, tomorrow or Saturday, I guess, depending on what works better for you guys. Just for the sake of trying to get more footage. Because I am very curious to see how the various, like, right, the pro of co-op is that you only have to manage one character, and it should be a more straightforward experience, but the downside of co-op should be that you don't get any of your Switch elemental reactions, so that you're always going to have to rely on your party to sequence it properly to get either more damage or more break, which could be a very, like, negative part of the game if people are just not able to, you know, time that correctly. If you're playing with friends, it's not that big of a deal because you'll be able to coordinate that and you'll know to, like, oh, hey, teammate A is always going to element first, teammate B is always going to element second, and teammate C is just your vanguard or whatever, right? So we'll have to wait and see how that all plays out in a real setting. All right, if it doesn't queue up by 5 minute mark, I'm just going to back out, but I figure we can at least try. And if not, I'll just go do a solo, or we'll try to do the try to do Wolfie again. And if we don't get anybody, we will again just try to record this for another time. Okay. Thank you for joining up though, brother. We'll try to queue that up a bit later. Again, I just don't want my tickets to go to waste like they did last night, unfortunately. I have not tried Monster Hunter Outlanders. I am curious. I don't remember seeing a lot of positive reception around it, but it would definitely be on my radar of things to try out. You know, I guess this means that we should make his weapon, right? Like, fire element is just so relevant, it feels like. Bro, 22% crit rate is a shit ton of crit rate, isn't it? Okay, so you also take red. Wolfie. Oops. Ball is Demonic Horseshoe. Cat we just made. Okay, so we do need more Drake if we try to build the... I know, the break state damage increase, if that's just like a straight up 40% damage amp, I mean, super assassin then, right? But we don't know how much crit rate you're going to be able to get on gear. So it's hard to say what type of value this has. Like, every other game has taught me that, you know, 20% crit rate for free is pretty damn good, but we might need more sources of damage amp. So we'll have to wait and see on this one. Okay, we'll try for Saturday then. All right, let's try to... I don't think we're going to be able to beat the timer, but let's try to fight the boss again, because I don't want to overinvest in weapons. Oh, what is he messaging me for? Majority of top 10. Why am I getting... Why am I getting so many bot replies today? What happened? What got shared on Twitter? Okay, oh well. Yeah, the number of one-shots in Relink towards the end was just not a good experience for anybody. All right, we are under-leveled again, but we're going to try this all the same. I kind of don't... I mean, we can force ourselves up to 30 probably, but... Although I will say that's one of the, interesting areas about where Relink is going is that it does feel like the new mode where you fight the world does seem like it's going to have a very HP and, healing focus, which could be nice. But again, very curious to see how much the new roguelike mode matters versus like, fighting the world and what other bosses we get. Man, the fact that opening fight eats time from your boss is annoying, I will admit. Oh, you know what? We didn't upgrade our skills either now that I think about it. Try to get these set up, get our fire going. We're doing really good on stagger, I think, so I don't want to waste our lance yet. Oh, he dodged out, unfortunately. Well, I was trying to get the parry, but that did clearly not work out for us. Oh my god! Alright, well that hurt a little bit. We'll just try to deal as much damage as we can while he's in the break state, and then loop it while he's down for the other one. Okay, I mean, we did pretty good damage there, I feel like. I'm gonna wait for our ultimate to come back up a little bit, and then we'll invest in the Weaver Lance, right? I feel like that's the better approach here. That's right, I keep forgetting E is the heal, not the water application. Which, again, from a balancing standpoint, makes sense. God, we really gotta chase this guy down, though, I feel. No. Oh, we got our ultimate back up. We can smash this. I think it still counts for the damage boost as well. So this should be a huge damage increase. Okay, well, could have been a little bit better maybe. Okay, we got down. Hey, we got 2 minutes to spare. Does not have a lot of health, so I think I'm gonna remain hopeful on this one. As soon as he gets out of the damn fog. Okay. Okay, yeah. Trying to line up the limit breaks was definitely the ultimates instead worked out a lot better that time. Yeah, that is one of my criticisms, is that the game, you know, does take some very, very free inspiration. But again, it's crazy because, like, they have very legit voice actors that they've, you know, hired out for this, too. So it's like, it's not just a total slop, you know, copy-paste. Like, they are legitimately putting a lot of work into it. And also, Mappa is doing a lot of the animation. So it's like, there's a lot of random good stuff that's being put into this. And it kills me because, like, we know the game has been delayed multiple times, and it makes me wonder what caused all the delays, right? It definitely does not have as much polish as, like, Mongol Stardive, but something clearly caused a bit of a delay, so I don't know. Again, for me, I think this is really just going to come down to what the roadmap looks like and how they're going to approach the game from, like, seasonal content, right? Because there's a battle pass. Obviously, they want people to engage in, you know, FOMO and all that stuff as any gacha ever. Got more of the map unlocked. Let me not run all the way back. Let me actually fast travel back. Like, this guy is just Lowain, the Lowain brothers. No, very much agree. I mean, you know, again, as somebody who's coming from the TCG space, as that's getting very quickly oversaturated, and, you know, swapping to gachas, like, it really made me recognize quite fast just how much embarrassing stuff comes out on a month-to-month basis. Where we're supposed to go. Like, some of it's legit, some of it is, you know, a small studio trying their best. Some of it is just like, why are you even bringing this to market? So it's hard to, like, cut through the BS, it feels like, but that's why I waste my time, so you guys don't have to. I know, I hate to think I might just be getting a little bit burned out from Stardive as well, because I cannot finish a damn character in that game to save my life. Because the gear RNG is just screwing me over. I have very much appreciated how good CZN has been for us. There she is! There she is! Oh, it's the clip! It's the clip! Oh, her name's May, I guess. There you go. We got a name randomly. Man, it would be so cool if we could actually just play as her. Boo! Boo! Bring us back! Bring us back! Game. How or what if I don't want to do it now, but I want to fill out these serve? I mean, I guess can I? Is it gonna go to like a? Okay, it's in here. I'll do it later. Oh, that's a new. Oh, hold on, that's a new event too. $80 more pulls. Okay, yeah, like we got all our pulls at this point. We're good. We don't need more pulls. Okay, so Phantom Tower obtains 6 stars in the Challenge of Valor. Wait, what's the hell is Challenge of Valor? Another game mode. Oh boy. Oh, what the hell is that? Needle of Fate allows you to select the desired abilities when crafting art. Oh, okay. So they already have substat fixing in this game. Thank God. Thank fucking God. It's probably gonna be like a once per month, but whatever. Sure. S grade, you're the boss. Gems, yada 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 yada. Cool. Okay, yeah, 2 teams, got it. Yep. We all know what this is, man. We got it. We got it. Man, they really want you to use fire, which, I mean, makes sense to a point. Okay, so what did that fall under? Was that this? I love how that couldn't turn me around to like just click on it again. Oh wait, hold on. There's a icon. You can attempt legendary achievements recorded in history through the guild's manifestation magic. Will any breakers rise to claim these legendary feats recognized by the guild? Sure. However you want to spin that, bro. Why does that say 19 out of 30? What the hell is this? Oh, it's a guild. It's a guild. I see. I see. All right, that's kind of cool. Can you just openly leave and join? Okay. Cool. You can just freely go in and out. Let me close back out again. Oops. Oh, you can join 4... Okay, you can join 4 different raids. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not, you know, a guild in that sense, but... Oh, shit. Nah, I hate that. Well, whatever, man. We don't... there doesn't seem to be anything that, like, you can do with that other than chat. So here's the thing, though, right? Like, as much as I want to complain, we have substat fixing. We have guilds already. Like, all right, this is kind of the social stuff and quality of life stuff that we would want. So that's neat. Oh shit, he's right behind me, isn't he? They're right behind me. But no, somebody was asking about weapons. So you fight bosses and there is a blacksmith. And so you just make whatever 5-star weapon you want. And depending on the character, some of them might be, or hold on, is my head in the way? No, my head's kind of in the way. So there's boss drops, right? And then also, you'll notice that there's going to be different substats for the weapons as well, depending on the character. Now, for Katya that we just made, she has Elemental Mastery on both of hers because she only cares about Elemental Mastery, so hers just apparently is cosmetic. So you can choose whichever weapon you want for looks, I guess. But other ones do actually have, like, choices. HP versus Elemental Mastery. And then you do want to make multiple weapons to max out the Ascension level, or Awakening effects, whatever it's called. And then also, you can craft gear sets. And there is 2 types of gear sets per, or two rarities for each one, and everything in this game is a 2-piece. So you will mix and match 2 sets of gear per character. That said, I don't remember where these came from. There's got to be a way to farm these. That's not just... Usually equipment comes later in a game anyways, so I'm assuming that this will be like a level 40 unlock or something, right? Blue, silver, or A? Oh yeah, so there's a blue rank, there's a purple rank, and then the gold rank that we are not gonna do right now, but yeah, so some of these are just not in the game currently, or we have not seen them drop yet. Okay. Understandable. What else we got for events? What else can we click on? Yeah, we got to do this prologue. I think we've already done we can only do this the one time, right? We like for the 2 tickets. Yeah, so this we want to wait until tomorrow anyway. So this will be like your event dungeon. I mean, there's a pretty good, there's a pretty good spread here of like random events and extra pull economy and extra resources. It does feel like it's going to have that same, it feels like it's going to have that same Mongol Stardive vibe to it, where it's just like, there's going to be a shit ton of events that are always happening and something to always give you more rewards as long as you log in. So, cool, I guess. I'll be curious to see what this looks like when the game actually goes live. But that leaves us with the question of, I guess we just go farm some bosses now. Oh yeah, and the Phantom Tower we have to go try as well. Bro, that is so many stages. Okay, so we know that we are going to want a lot of... Oh, actually, it looks like there's going to be room for 2 more portals here, right? If the one on the right is bosses and the one on the left is Phantom Tower, they could easily put 2 more in here. Anyways, we do know that we're going to want the Kaido's daggers. So we do... Or, wait, hold on. That's not the right one. Or no, sorry. You got to talk to her to do the monsters, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so all of those were lined up. Now we can fight the Stone Drake, because the Stone Drake is going to have the materials to create the daggers. Cool. And it was what, 64? So, oh wait, no, that's the... Oh, wait, is that the first? No, that's the first time reward. Okay, so if you clear stage 2 twice, you can make a weapon. And again, I'm sure all these are inflated for the beta. Again, let's be super honest with ourselves. A lot of these numbers are not real. Do not take anything here for face value. There's no way the grind for weapons will be that fast. I will tell you that right now. If you think maxing out your weapons are going to be this easy, you wild, all right? There's no way. There's no shot. Absolutely no shot. Okay, yeah, we're on 2. We have the right... Okay. So, actually, wait. What time is it? So, do we start... Or no, we started at 8, right? So it took us about 7 hours to go through everything, like, story-wise, so... And that was rushing, to be fair. So, good amount of content, actually. Again, like, I know we can break his gauntlet, but I'm not quite sure yet still what the purpose is or, like, how much it matters. We got a damage boost, so might as well just Beyblade his ultimate here. Her ultimate is satisfying, though, I gotta say. Yeah, the fact that there's no cooldown between the swaps, though, is a bit interesting. Looks like we can target the tail, I guess. As we are learning in real time. Oh, nope, that was, Alright, well, there goes our rank, y'all. My bad. We butchered that one quite a bit. Oh, good lord. Yep, broke something. Trying to wait until we have his ultimate back up. All right, there we go. Good enough for me. Bonk. I guess we should have done our reaction first, just to get the extra damage. Damn. I was expecting with the break there it would do enough, but my bad. That is what I get for assuming. And we totally just missed our skill there. I do not love how much that guy is rolling around on us. Do you have to, like, destroy his tail to stop him from rolling around and shit? There's got to be some gimmick to it, for sure. Otherwise, just perfect dodge and, you know, get your iframes and be fine, right? Just iframe everything and you'll be great. Hey, Peak, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I think, you know, now that I've slept on it a little bit, for me, it's gonna come down to what the roadmap looks like. I like enough of what the game is offering it that I would call it like a light recommendation, but if their roadmap is gonna be something like, you know, 6 months between monster updates, no, I'm not even gonna install the game again. Like, I really need to see what their roadmap plan is going to be. Oh shit, that gave us more than Why did we just get so much? All right, well, we can go make his dagger, dude. Sure. That is not how much it said that we were going to get for that. We'll take it. Yeah, that's what I would say. And again, also, we have no idea what the gacha is going to be yet, right? It might be the world's most dog shit gacha, and that is also going to be a straight no from us, but I do like the 4-star character designs. They do seem like decent. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess we don't have enough. I do like the 4-star character designs. I think they're in a pretty good spot. But I am curious, again, to see what the gacha is going to be like and what have you, so... Yeah, like, we don't know if it's going to be 50-50 or anything like that. I just scratched myself on something. Like, right now in the game, on the standard banner, so again, not a raid-up banner, just a standard throwaway banner that you'd never spend your crystals on anyways, it takes 100 pulls to get a S rank. But we don't know if, well, I guess now that we know her name is Mia, we don't know if Mia, who is most likely going to be the launch character, is going to have a 50-50. We don't know if there's going to be 80 pulls to pity on a limited banner. So there's a lot of unknown stuff that we got to figure out in the game. I feel like this is a death sentence if I try to do a rank higher, man. All right, I'm a glutton for punishment, so we're gonna see if we can just YOLO a matchmaking again. Again, maybe now that we're on difficulty 3, more people are doing difficulty 3. I doubt it, but let's try it anyways. Nah, CZN Beta was the same way. CZN Beta was just completely fake. We got like 200 pulls, I think, in CZN Beta, if I remember correctly. So again, I'm not holding this one to. I'm not too concerned about, you know, where this one exists today. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I remember Machine Gun Kayron. We had great times together. All right, we're gonna give this one a 2 minutes. I'm not gonna wait the full 5 minutes again, but we'll give this one to 2 and see where we go. Also, while I'm at it, because I know there's a lot of, you know, CZN people. While that's loading in the background. Oops, I am way zoomed in. What the hell? Can I please zoom out? There we go. Where is display? So if you haven't seen it already, I did update the, okay, nobody joined yet. I did update the Google Doc, so we do have Selena in there now as well. Again, between work, between stream, man, my arm really hurts. Yeah, I just like scratched myself really good, I guess. Between work and stream, I don't have like infinite time to work on this during the week, but this weekend, once I get all my footage that I want to do for my Limit Zero Breakers like recorded, I'll go through and knock out some more of these. So, again, I would love to have a second game that I could do all this for, but it's been a rough. Okay, no one's joining. It's been a rough, you know, first 6 months, man. Where is my OBS window? There we go. And I don't know any other games that are going to be coming out, you know, soon-ish. Otherwise, this was like the only real game on my radar. All right, man. Let's just hit it again. Do we have... I guess we don't have any level up material, do we? Yeah, let's just try a higher difficulty, I guess. Yeah, I got stupid lucky with CZN. I'm hoping that Meresi is also going to be decent just because it's the same devs, but... With Meresi, I am a little bit worried because it is from the creators, or from devs who worked on Nikke, so again, I have my opinions on that. Like, again, I don't mind fan service, but when, like, you know, I have to worry about if I can stream the game or not, then it's a different, you know, story. So I'm hoping that Meresi won't, or Meresi, however you pronounce it, is not going to be as bad. I don't know why I just had, like, a southern accent there for a second. So, you know, as I always love to say, please look forward to future updates. I will be going to Anime Expo, so whatever coverage is at Anime Expo that I can do, I'll definitely, you know, keep you guys updated in the Discord and on Twitter and stuff. Well, if I remember correctly, Smilegate is just publishing, and they brought on Nikkei devs to make the game. I believe that is the whatchamacallit, balancing of it. Jesus. Yeah, this guy is definitely a bit tankier now that we've leveled up another rank, so maybe regretting my choices here a little bit. Like, we really need to get more break boost in here just to get the extra damage from, like, our ultimate and stuff. And that's what I was trying to say the other day, right? Like, I don't want to be just like a Smilegate chill and that's the only thing that I ever cover. Like, I want to try other games, but at the same time, if like Smilegate's just killing it and they have like the only good games that's like, you know, approachable and new player friendly and all that stuff, then shit, man, I'll keep supporting Smilegate games, whatever. I mean, I do say that as somebody who had 2,000 hours on Lost Ark, so I don't have a problem with that personally, but I do want to keep my options open at the same time. Oh, I did not mean to pop that yet. I tried to hit R. No! Oh, actually, we did get our ultimate back up in time. Never mind. Okay, we got a little bit lucky on the timing there, I think. But after this boss battle, I'll look up the Meresi stuff again, because I'm 99% sure it was somebody else and just Smilegate Publishing. But I gotta keep myself honest, because I've been meaning to look back into that again. Oh, shit! All right, bro. We got nuked. That might be game over for us. She does not have her weapon upgraded or anything. Shit. All right. Sometimes you get cooked, man. And I can't swap back to my other character. What's happening? She's like on field and stuck. All right, I broke it. Well, if I can't swap to her, I can't get my damage combo. I think we might be a little, Yep, bro. Well, she's like an invincible wall, I guess. Maybe we can swap back off the break, I hope. Oh, and now he's coming for me. Nope, she's gone, guys. She's gone to the void. Yeah, I have 2,000 plus hours on Lost Ark, and that was just in the first year, so... Okay, we're not gonna be able to kill him in 30 seconds. That's unfortunate. Like, you know, I bugged out and, you know, got myself killed. That's on me, but... 18 seconds left. It's not... It's level 35. Oh, there you go. We can see the battle. Or we can see the boss level in-game. Yeah, let me pull it up really quick. Moresi. I wonder if they have the nun. All right, yeah, I don't want to. Let's not show that. Here is their. Oh, she has like a normal design. Oh, there you go. That's nice. It's like a very, very normal design for her. Oh, well, there you go. They tweeted it out. Am I not following them? Okay, I am following them. I just missed it. When did they tweet this? Oh, June. Oh, it was yesterday while we were streaming. So what do they got? What do they got? Oh, they have gifts. Follow the moves on screen. Capture unforgettable memos. Premium live thick character drawing show. Why does it say thick with 2 C's? Oh no. Why does it say thick with 2 C's, yo? No. A premium live thick character drawing. Oh my god. Visit the booth and play the demo. Okay, so we will get a hands-on, Good lord. Oh yeah, there she is, man. Oh, sick. Well, there you go. Let me get my merch, man. Hell yeah. Get myself a little coat. Oh, it's cute. Oh, is that like a clip? Oh yeah, it's like a little clip. That's cute. It does say thick with 2 C's. I can't get over it. Oh my god, man. All right, yep. Oh, I love how it says 18 plus on it. Excuse me? Yeah, something I can wear while streaming the game. Absolutely. Okay. Anywho. Good lord. Where is the, Yeah, so, like, you know, some of them are maybe not as bad. '18 plus drawing show. Okay, there's probably something more about the art director that I just don't know. And it is what it is, but again, not all the outfits are like way over the top, right? Like there's actually some decent ones in here. It's just the first opening preview of it was a bit questionable. Do they have like their website? Because I want to know who's... Oh, Control 9 is what it is. Control 9, and there was, apparently they are from the Nikkei team. Which, again, is very obvious if you follow the game. But let me... I know there was like a Tokyo game show. Let me pull up the other thing as a reference really quick. I'm pulling it up on the other screen just to be safe.
Earn 150.
This is from Tokyo Game Show. Oh, sure. Yeah, this is like a good enough example so you guys can see like what it actually is. So, real-time combat, but it does have like more of the placement. Like placement matters. There was another game that we played a while ago that like had a very similar vibe to it, but you know, I do appreciate more of like the strategic placement side of things. You know, 3 different skills, whatever. But you can see like moving around, you can see trying to line up your abilities. Also, the 61, this is giving me straight Lost Ark vibes again. Whenever I see health bars do this, man, just the Lost Ark flashbacks start reeling in. Again, holy cannons, Batman. But again, like, it's not super in your face. Not all the character designs are over the top. Like, there is actually a good mix in here. And then again, it does seem like it's going to have, like, some darker themes to it. Let me see if I can go back to, there you go. Standard storytelling like we've seen in CZN. And then there's actually, like, an open, like, I don't want to say open world element, but, like, a town element where they have, like, the characters roaming around and whatnot. I really wish they'd angle the camera back up. So this is like the weird part where it's like 2D, 3D constantly going back and forth with like smaller 3D models. Oh, you can see that I was listening to like Ragnarok Online and stuff. Let me actually make that bigger. So obviously Tokyo Game Show, this is a very like, this is pre-beta footage and all that stuff. So it does look a little choppy, to be fair, but a pretty good mix otherwise. Like at first I thought this was just going to be like pure Gunnar bait nonsense, but there does actually look to be some amount of substance here. But again, we do know that the Nikke devs are, you know, decent. So I do have hope for this new team. And so this will be like your central hub for like picking up quests and stuff like that. So yeah, legitimately excited to get hands-on at Anime Expo and check this game out. You know, once we know more about it. But again, I don't think they tweeted out anything else that I've missed. Okay, no, that was just her preview 17 hours ago. But yeah, again, we'll see. We don't really know much more than that. So it is kind of wait and see beyond that. Oh, and sorry, what's the name of the game? If that was what that was about, it's Miresi, M-I-R-E-S-I. Miresi. I'll just put it in chat really quick. Can you co-op with friend? If you mean in Limit Zero Breakers, yes. Right now, because it's a closed beta test, it's been very difficult to get a co-op team together. So we are kind of just soloing. Oh gosh, where's my right OBS? Old man trying to see his other screen. There we go. Yes, my background is Grimnir. He's one of my favorite characters from Grand Blue Fantasy. Okay, so we cannot do rank 3. That's what we've learned. But again, I will say that this is definitely a game that is going to be a much better experience if you have 2 other friends to play with. And I'd love to, you know, check out some of the other bosses, but I think that we're going to be stuck with this guy for a little bit, to be honest, just for the sake of getting MC's weapon. It does make sense that, like, early game is super focused on, you know, your 2 main characters that you get, both being fire and both having a lot of synergy together, so I would expect a lot of early game to be fire focused and fire favored, but I hope they don't, like, oversell it too much. But I know Kaido's also fun to play. I just like his dagger style. I like the fact that he charges up over the course of combat as he gets more stacks. Oh my god. Yeah, get parried, idiot. And then I forgot to parry the last one, my bad. Okay, that is our break boost, so we should be able to get a break here very quickly. Which means we can do our ultimate for extra damage. Okay, I was kind of hoping that would do a little bit more. No, so your skills, the way they work is you either get to do A normal skill that does not have an element attached to it, but it'll usually be like a damage or a heal. But if you also press it at the right time, it becomes a parry, or you can apply a element to do your elemental reaction. And so if you get a parry, it's going to deal things like stagger damage, where if you do a perfect dodge, it gives you iframes and you deal more damage. So there's also a trade-off between perfect dodge and doing parries. Oh, I'm getting stuck in the corner again with that stupid ability. Oh. Did he bug out again? Can I not swap again, bro? No, my MC again! Okay, well, thankfully it's a lower difficulty so I can clear this, but I've lost control of my character again. Obligatory comments, beta, yada, 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 yada. But still killing me slightly. It has been a long time since I played Zenless, so I cannot answer that question, but elemental reactions generally work two different ways, that if you combine them one way, you deal more damage. If you combine them a different way, you deal more stagger. Now, again, unfortunately, it's not like she really has... She's not a... I have two supports, man. I don't have a main damage dealer right now. How are we doing? We have a minute and 44 seconds. And I still can't swap back to my main DPS. Oh, yeah, I remember Anomaly now. Yeah. No, it's definitely more Genshin route where you, like, spend, build and spend. All right, we'll do our stun here just to try to get more damage going, but again, without having like our MC, it's a bit cooked, or our main DPS even. This sucks. Like, I might not actually be able to kill him within a minute. I at least appreciate that it just keeps attacking the MC, so like I don't have to worry about dodging, but at the same time, that's not a perfect dodge that I'm getting then, so it's a little bit unfortunate. I know, I do see everybody falling in love with the new character in Genshin. He's just a little crazy guy. Yeah, I'm gonna fail this because I cannot deal that much damage in 20 seconds. Come on, man. Oh, he might be too far away now. Yep. Is he gonna have like a cool time? Okay, no, he's not gonna have a cool like nuke the entire arena screen. Man, all right. Well, unfortunate that got bugged again. Hey man, if you don't, that's totally fine, but other people do, and let them enjoy it. Snezhnaya is like a big deal for the game, so it's really cool that we're finally getting to see more of that region. If it doesn't bother you in any way, does not concern you, just let people enjoy shit. That is the most important thing you can learn about life. All right, let's try this again, and hopefully we don't bug out. The fact you can, like, double swap overheat does not feel real, though, but that is probably intentional, I'd have to guess. No, I'm not getting stuck in the corner again. I'm not doing this shit. Because I feel like that's how we bugged out last time. Oh, are you shitting me, man? Oh, why? I just want to finish his weapon, bro. Pain. Absolute pain. Where is the... Hold on. I know we have more Lotus. Oh no, because it gives us a full stack where we still need the yellow ore. Shoot. Well, the thing is, like, it's working at the start just fine. Like, there's no issues with the early swaps in the fight. The game is just like, hey man, you're not gonna have your main damage dealer this turn. Like, that's it. Bugger. Now again, it's beta. This is why we're playing the game. This is why they open it to a larger audience. This is why you report bugs. The same thing I do with Chaos Zero Nightmare, guys, with being in the creator program. I report bugs and all that stuff when I encounter them. Same thing here. I know there is a bug form going already in the Discord, so if I can figure out what the hell is causing this one, we'll, you know, track it down and log it, but right now I'm a little bit dumbfounded, to be honest. Oh, I guess, sure. We had wrong button. Let's just burn through the extra 80 pulls that we got, because why not? Now again, the dupes or whatever they're going to be called in this game are not unlocked for characters, so we don't really know what to expect in terms of like power scaling. If it's going to be like Mongol Stardive or CZN, what have you. We'll have to wait for the full game for judgment on that, but you know, I would expect that there's going to be some strong dupe, you know, effects. Whether that's E2 like CZN or that's, you know, maxing them out like in Stardive, we'll see. I think we will get another S rank, at least. Did I think we had enough for another S rank? Again, not that dupes matter for us in S ranks, but all the same, always fun to get something shiny. All right, do we get 2 pulls early? No whale. Sad. Okay, so what does it look like if you only get 1 pull? I guess. Hold on. This will be... Because we know it's in 2 attempts, so this might be something else I want to get a little bit of a... I don't know how a single versus multi-pull looks differently. Spoiler, the answer is it's the exact same. Okay, that was worth grabbing another quick recording for. Oops. Nope, not that one. What do I have? Oh, no, that's a different overlay. We're good. Yeah, I don't know why she said sorry up front. I have not care to translate that or anything. And so again, we have no idea what the awakening stuff is. No idea what this is going to do yet, because it is currently locked in the game. Right, if we go into breakers and if we go into their actual menus, awakening is locked. So that is a TBD moment. I mean, I guess we can't. I guess I'm just gonna try it again. How many fragments do we need? Can we go down to like level 1? We need 140 or 150. No, 142. No, 122. 120. Whatever. Brain is not gonna work. But this is the problem, right? We still need the yellow silver ore. Oh wait, how do you extract it? Let's not do that yet. I feel like I'm not supposed to break down weapons. All right, yeah, we're just gonna try again to the best of our ability. I mean, there's a lot of people here, right? You'd expect that we can get co-op to fire off, man. I'm gonna give us like another minute just to see if we can luck into a proper party. Yeah, Ball is definitely an interesting character. The jiggle physics are definitely in full force as well. But again, the main question, right, is will we see men in my gacha, right? Will we get to see the men, or will we be left off wondering where they all went in yet another game? Which, you know, at this point, I just accept that is how things are going to go. It's very, you know, very hard to convince the greater population to throw some men in there, but we can still hope. We got somebody, though. We did get a second player. Can we get a third? Can we possibly get a third so we can actually record a gameplay? Yeah, Sorry might just be busy. I don't want to ping him in the Discord. Yeah, that is exactly my point as well, right? If you get so much of one thing, it really like devalues the next time that you see it. So, and again, to be fair, like we know up front in Resi, there will be no men, right? Like that is just a given. Nikke creators, no men allowed, right? That's fine going in. Like if you set that up front, I'm okay with that. But if you have men in your original roster and they have really good designs and not just like shoe in because you want to have them, right? Like, I'm going to expect some men in the game at some point. Like maybe 1 per every 3 banner, but still something. We got it too good on the Grand Blue Fantasy side, man, I tell you. Come on, one more person. Hell yeah, there we go. Oh shoot. All right, I was really hoping to record that opening screen, but I guess not. I'll probably just have a quick voiceover for this section, so it's whatever. Oh, that was Sorry. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you. Oh yeah, I guess I'm not allowed to elemental react here, right? I am here just for the heals. That was a pretty damn good heal, though. Oh, there you go. So the tail does have a weak point, I just realized. right? It had a different damage value on it. So the tail is a, I see. I see. I missed that until, like, literally just now. Holy snapshot, brother. All right. We did it. Oh, let me hit stop recording. All right, there we go. Super easy. Okay, something's got to be bugged out, right? Because it said we got 700 something materials, but we're only getting 250. So there's got to be some... There is definitely some error on that side. And yeah, just like Monster Hunter, right? If you have a full party, it's going to be easier. I mean, I guess, man, I love the way that the red looks instead, though. But I guess at lower levels, we're probably just supposed to be making our crit weapon, right? Good news is that if you don't have stamina, you can still do the boss, just no rewards. Thank God. Awesome. Thank you for confirming that. That makes recording stuff a lot easier on my end. Yeah, unless they cart. Very fair. Very damn fair. Yeah, dude, like, those look so much better, right? Those look so much better. I don't know, maybe it's a Monster Hunter player in me, but the fact that there's no weapon gacha and I can just craft my weapons, bro, I'm happy. Is this game good? My friend said it'll be a flop. I mean, there's bugs and whatnot, but, like, I'm very curious to see where this game goes when we have a roadmap. I think there's, like, a decent shell to this game, but it's really going to come down to the roadmap and what they do for bosses. That is the only thing that matters at this point. When can we pull the blacksmith? Yo, I wish. Her design's actually really good, right? And maybe I'm just a sucker. Maybe I'm just a sucker for my redheads with, like, an actual cool outfit, man. Like, she looks great. Her design is very on point. I wish I could get a better angle. There you go. Very good character design. Oh, I just realized the blades are on his back. I am totally... Oh, I don't like that. I did not mean to zoom in that much. Thank you. There you go. So you do get to see your character's weapons up close and whatnot. I guess this is supposed to be your, oh, that is way too intimate. Stare into your soul. So I guess this is your camera mode equivalent. I was wondering how the hell we would get it, man. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, Jesus, I just realized the stretch marks for that fabric holding on for dear life. No, but hold on. What I wanted to see is, why is she not in our team? She is in our team. Why is it... What? Do I have the wrong team selected? No, I want my gun. I would like gun, please. Also, I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Or here, let's just go to a different tab, and let's just be like... Oh my god, where are you? Am I missing a deploy button? Am I just dumb? It says deployed. Okay, I'm just not allowed to... How do I reload this area, I guess? Let me try to, like, reload the area and see if it'll snap my character. Or, like, update, resync my party. No? Oh, there we go, I guess. Oh, damn, her gun is lower on her back. Yo, why she look so angry? But yeah, I was hoping to see more of the... Okay, I guess... You can't really... So it's not like a true camera mode, but like, I wanted to show off more of the weapon design. Like for, I mean, that looks pretty nice. Oh, is she judging me for staring at her ass? I can't, like, just have it on the gun? Like, I'm not snapping that back. I guess if you idle too long, it snaps it back to the front. Sure. Yeah, like, that's the thing that I keep going back to, right? I think if there is a single thing that will keep me interested in this game and thinking about where the game goes from here, co-op will definitely be a major selling... Potentially a major selling point for the game. Now, again, if you are... if you are the one, 100 people at the top end of the game and everyone's, like, taking time to catch up and whatnot... they gotta find a way to keep players interested and keep players farming bosses, because at least right now it feels like you finish weapons very, very quickly. So I do worry about the retention aspect, because not everyone's pulling for every character. Once you finish your weapon, it doesn't feel like there's anything else that you're really doing other than clearing, clearing the other game modes, right, that we saw. Which, I guess we should do these really quick, right? We should, which is the one that's 2-player? Okay, we're not doing that one yet because we don't have 2 teams. This one? Okay, so Phantom Tower. Breakthrough material, more weapon XP, okay. And monsters are extra weak against fire. Sure. So we'll just load this in with our standard. Standard team. So again, there is going to be the Phantom Tower, and there's also going to be like the Abyss equivalent of needing 2 teams. So there's other content to go through, sure, but this is your I'm doing it because I want to get my crystals, right? Like, that is always the benchmark for this type of content. Sick. There you go. And we got our first stage done. Okay, yeah, I mean, this just feels like Tower, right, for the CZN equivalent of, I just gotta mindlessly grind infinite floors. Oh, we are actually getting the boss character, too. Again, really wish I had his, really wish I had his stuff upgraded, man. Ow-wee. Man, that archer has my number, apparently. Oh, I guess we accidentally hit a parry there. Okay, he is dying, like, super quick. I'm, like, stuck on the wall again. Okay, well, he is almost dead. That's not a good spot for us. What's the suggestion? Boy, howdy. And again, like, we're struggling quite a bit here because we have not been given enough materials to level up our characters, so we're kind of, like, working through the progression stages currently still. Limbus Company? Yeah, like I always hear good stuff about like those other games. It's just I worry about the time investment and stuff. Like I don't know, like the more games I try, I keep getting closer to like I might just roll back to only CZN and then actually work on my Grand Blue Fantasy content, like, or not even content, but like working on my endgame raids and stuff. Okay, this says this resets in 3 days, but I'm sure that's just because that's when the end of the period is. That's not like an actual weekly. There's no way in hell this is weekly. No, there's no possible way. Oh yeah, I know Project Moon is heavier for the story segment side of things. Like that all tracks. Very, very understandable. Okay, so I think we got a little bit more material that we can upgrade his weapon. I gotta also say, this is like the first MC I don't hate. Well, that gave us like no materials. Oh, wait, we have... Okay, hold on. Oh, there's literally a thing that says C or less. Okay. My bad. There's other weapon materials that we were given. Level 25? I mean, we'll try, I guess. This game has not been kind to us so far. Yeah, that's a problem. Like, I'm very close to dropping, so what, we're playing Mongol Stardive. If I low roll on Boots again, I'm going to lose it, even though I will be pulling on Nagi next week. Dragon Quest Smash Grow just had, like, a very, very bad update, in my opinion. Like, the content that they added is just not good. All of it is just bad. That's I don't want to harp on that too much. So it's like, all right, well, that's 2 games that I'm most likely dropping, and that just literally leaves me with Grand Blue Fantasy, which again, I would not mind just going back and, you know, working on my raids and doing that content. But I would really, like, for the sake of the channel, I really do want to focus on finding something else that I can add to the channel that would be beneficial long term. But it is a hard time. Like, I've been trying to, you know, catch up with Vulcan and see what he's doing on the side, because, like, I really appreciate Vulcan's approach to gacha games in general. So I was like, all right, let's see what he's been up to, man. And, like, even Vulcan's like, nah, man, all this sucks right now. Like, there's nothing good to, like, really sink into. So, shit, I made the joke in the Discord too, but Ragnarok Online 3 is coming back soon. Bro, I just might go back to my spend 2,000 hours playing a game again moment. Like, if there is truly nothing else in the gachas, like, again, let me be very clear. The game has to fucking implode for me to drop CZN. I want that to be absolutely clear. No matter what, if I'm checking out another game or whatever else I'm doing, I will always play CZN. Like, they have to royally screw up for me to ever consider dropping that game. Absolutely want to be 100% clear on that. CZN is going nowhere. I realize I haven't, like, you know, oh my god, if I don't say CZN every 1 hour, you know, 1 time an hour, people are going to think I'm going to drop it. CZN is staying. 100% a staple, not going anywhere. That said, I do want to find a second game. So, we'll see. We will see. Yes. Side note, ADHD strikes very, very fast. Yes, I will be covering CZN at Anime Expo. I am going to the panel on Friday night, which is going to most likely be our first look at Season 4. And as far as I know Sua's a maybe, But otherwise, as far as I know, I am the only English creator that is going to Anime Expo. So like, I want to cover the game for people to like not feel left out. And again, I'm sure they'll post their updates like after the event, and they'll have like an updated roadmap and all that stuff. But like, I'll do my part and cover the game. Vulcan gotcha. I'll pull up his stuff really quick. And also, Vulcan is a super cool dude. Like, when CZN was launching, again, the dude doesn't know me. I have had 0 previous communications with Vulcan. Like, I watched his content back in the game, back in the day, but he had no idea who I was. To me, I was a complete nobody, and this dude just, like, completely took me under his wing and, like, where is my screen sharing? Oh, wrong one. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Vulcan gotcha. This dude like completely took me under his wing and like just gave me a complete rundown of like everything that's going on in the space. He talked to me about the agency that promotes his stuff. Like the dude was super cool, super transparent. And you can see like even from his side, like 2 weeks since last upload, like he just has not, he's also like very, very much trying to find a new game. Now, I know he loves Digimon, so I know he's going to be playing the Digimon game that's going to be coming out in a little bit. But as far as I know, there's not a lot going on in that game. And then, oh, I don't actually know. Well, you know what? Let's give our boy a shout out. Like, let's see what he has for upcoming games. Elizabeth, I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't have an ad block. That's on me. Always remember to like your guys' videos. If you're supporting a creator, go like their videos.
Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking up is Void Hunters. Now, before we get into it, I do have to give Void Hunters a massive shout out for sponsoring this video. And if you do want to play the alpha test, which is currently ongoing, there's about a day left for applications.
This game sounds familiar.
Alpha, but if you're in, then I've been informed you can play it after that. So go ahead and turn-based games. I really like the aesthetic of this game as well. A little bit less full waifu and more the kind of characters that I really enjoy.
It is another, it's another, oh my god, what's it called? It's another Raid Shadow Legends game.
And on them. The first one was All Firing. Now, this was that pixel art.
Yeah, All Firing, I know about that. They've had like a content drought in the China servers, so people are expecting that this one's dead on arrival, so unfortunate.
Really excited for it. I tried it. I just could not get into it. That's why you didn't see any videos for it. It just wasn't really my style of game. I just could not get myself motivated. Tried it.
What is this?
Now, this one was one of those games. I had some friends really, really excited for it. I tried it. I just could not get into it. That's why you didn't see any videos for it. Just
Sword and
really
Staff.
My style of game. I just could not get myself motivated for it. I don't know whether it was the visual design, the gameplay. I'm not too sure. It just didn't click with me. Let's just put it that way. But that one did launch this month. And then the next one we have. It was a horrible time because I was gonna do some rerolls for this game and stream. So I might do a stream of this game.
Pause. Hello.
Later this week, just having a playthrough the global version. It's an idle game, which is much more down my alley.
Idle game. Never mind. Nope. Can't do it, guys. I'm sorry. I cannot do idle games.
Not full MMO, another open world with MMO type features. I don't know how you classify these games, what the actual terminology is for it, but this is one that Gotchasmack's super excited for. I know a few other creators that are really excited for this one. I do have access, I just haven't got around to doing it. I've been way too busy lately, so I haven't had a chance to jump in. Once again, for me, myself, the open world action RPG type stuff, it's just not where I'm at in life, where I can sit at my PC for all this time. So not one that I think.
Damn, not judging me at all. I got it.
To the two games that are meant to be releasing in June. So the first one is Illusion Connect Raid.
Sugar Game Network. That is a hell of a title.
In my last upcoming games video when it popped up for pre-registration, this is a game that I actually really.
This artwork looks super familiar.
Liked the gameplay of this game. It was really fun. Probably. the actual gameplay of this game was quite fun. It's kind of like a the best way I used to describe it was it.
You know, why can't we just have Puzzles and Dragons back? Like, I know I'm showing my age with this one, right? But like, man, give me a good old match 3 and I'm having a good time. Oh God, man.
It's a tower
Rest in
defense,
peace.
but instead of defending a tower, it's like you're attacking each other on the board. It's got like that energy system. You deploy your units, they use their ultimate when they're deployed, then you generate energy, you can use them again.
Oh, it's a re-release. Okay, that
really fun
that might be it then.
But you know, to find out, the best I can.
Oh yeah, Star Sailors after the like
Roadmap
horrible
because-
launch is launching again. I know they had issues.
We did find
JoJo!
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This one, I like this one because it's a style of game that I enjoy, and then going ahead and using your ultimates. Basically, AFK arena style, AFK journey style, if you will. Which up, I'm a massive Digimon fan. I'm not going to talk to you guys about why I'm excited for this one. Last time we did an update video, we went way
I know.
too deep into Digimon.
I've seen the comments. I know people give Vulcan a hard time because like he does sponsorship stuff, which like you have to if you want to survive, like pay your bills, right? Like you do got to get sponsored content. But man, when you actually find a game that he's excited about and he talks about it, bro, this dude loves Digimon. And I love that he is so excited for Digimon Up. Like,
but this one,
it doesn't
is on
look
the
like it has a lot of gameplay. It looks like it might be another idle, like passive monster,
saying
you know,
July
raising
28th,
style of game, but
and that was what I was going off. Once again, those are never concrete, but a confirmed release date. This is
man, I know he's stupid
placeholder,
excited
so
for this one.
coming out. Please let me know. I'm assuming when they go through in this video. Once again, if there are more games coming out, please let me know. I'm just in that period of just trying to try as many games as I can. Find one that I really want to lock in on this channel and sort of main on this channel, but nothing sort of.
Yeah, so he's in the same spot I am. Like, I am super thankful that I have CZN, but like, I haven't talked to him in a little bit, but it, like, as I was talking to him more and more, like, he is very much on the same page of me as like, we do want something that is mobile friendly, because again, for those that know, I work from home, or well, not as much anymore, but like, I work from home, I have a salary job, but I am literally in this little corner space for like 14 hours a day if I'm doing my streaming and I'm doing my work plus working on content. So like today, well, I guess today I was in the office, so today's a bad example, but yesterday, as an example, I was in this room for 14 hours straight, other than like running to eat dinner and stuff. So like a game that I can still play off my phone and take into the other room, just so I am literally not in this room, I am excited for. Now, obviously, Limit Zero Breakers is not that game, right? But CZN is. So I'm thankful for CZN for that reason as well. It is a comfy mobile game that I can go take in the other room, whatever, spend time with Bree. But Limit Zero Breakers is where I have to draw a line of like, hey, this game does have to be really good if I'm going to spend that many more hours in this spot. So yeah, he is really excited for Digimon Up. I haven't seen any new information on this actually, so Digimon. Yeah, shout out to the Naruto TCG. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, LZ, no, so Limit Zero Breakers is mobile compatible. Call me a boomer. I can't play ARPGs on my phone. Like, I never played Genshin on my phone. I just did not like the playstyle, even way back then. We have a PS5, so like Bree used to play it on PlayStation. That was fine. But and look, I'm already following it. I personally just cannot play action games on my phone. Yeah, man, there's like still nothing. Okay, that is really cute. So, and again, I'm gonna be super clear. Be super transparent. I did not grow up with Digimon. I have played the Digimon card game because, again, coming from my TCG background, I've played every Bandai game. I did enjoy my time with Digimon card game. I played Security Control. We were all about the, what is it, Metamon? Oh, now I'm blanking on the name. Mastamon. It starts with an M, bro. Mastimon Digimon. Please tell me it's Mastimon and I'm not totally losing it. That is not the right version, but whatever. So not the exact correct card, but this is what I know of Digimon, because I played the Mastimon deck when it was Security Control, and that was just a fun Chaos Degradation is one of my favorite cards of all time. And Death's Hell, or I was gonna say Death Scythe Hell, but that's Gundam, bro. What is, like, is it Hell's Death Scythe? Whatever the security card was that would let you bring back the dude that gives you a free shield. Anyways, that was 2 years ago now at this point, 3 years ago. Obviously a little bit past my my time of that. Oh, new tweet from Chaos Zero Nightmare. All prizes must be picked up on site. What? Recruiting for an exclusive ID card. Oh, that's kind of sick, actually. Merch hunting. I'm super confused. There's got to be more to this. Why is okay, so obviously this is like they want people to cover the game. They want people to tweet about the game. That's normal, like, recruitment stuff. Like, I get it. Like influencer stuff. Naruto. Oh, Naruto instead? Whatever. You're also talking to the guy that said Fox instead of Foe for, like, forever because of how I pronounce. Like, if I see it, I pronounce things as I see them incorrectly all the time. I got that autism, unfortunately. That's one of the things for it. But yeah, so this is just looks like normal visit our booth, whatever sort of thing. But yeah, this is what I'm about, bro. Like, I want the Cassius card. So I don't know the full details of it, but I will definitely be trying to get the Cassius card. They did have some other, for those that missed it, they do have other random trading cards. I assume that there's going to be more than just the 3 that are here, or at least I hope so. Now, again, I don't care about paper hats and stuff, but I am curious to see what other ones that they have. And yeah, Selena is up. I already covered that. Cool. Oh, as a token of appreciation, we've prepared a special gift for you. It'll be revealed at 11. Oh, well, it's already 11. So what is the special... Whoop. Oh, shit. I guess I missed. Okay, let me not pull this. Because I think this is going to pull up my account information. I didn't even realize that there was codes to redeem. My bad. Yep, that was going to give us, excuse me, a login screen. Let me not just flash all of my emails on, let me not flash all of my emails on screen. Oops, that is not... Okay, hold on. So this will probably be just, like, level up materials and shit. Okay, item redeemed successfully. Let me get the second one. LZB gift. LZB gift. Okay, redeemed. Okay, what do we get? Oh, wait, where's mail? Oh, wait, no, that's not the mail. Okay, so more pulls, even though we have everything. And a extra, okay, extra stamina is very much appreciated. What were we doing? We're getting his weapon unlocked, right? Yeah, there we go. I probably don't want to take anything to 30. I feel like we're just going to be running out of materials. Oh, wait, but now we have stamina to use, right? Shoot. I don't know that we're going to be using any Vanguard weapons. Oh my god, I cut myself again. What the hell? One of my nails must be too sharp or something. Oh, you know what? We don't have skills upgraded, right? That's probably relevant. How do we upgrade skills? Where do we farm these? Do we not have this farm method unlocked? Oh, sure. Let's get all our daily rewards. Let's get our XP. No, that is the, oops, claim that. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is where we get our upgrades for skills and stuff. There's all the gear, which we are not doing. Okay, so it's probably by class, right? Vanguard, Destruction, Support, Mediation. Yep. Oh, Challenge of Valor is the Mirage thing. Okay. So yeah, these are all the different like endgame activities. I guess the XP is gonna be our safest bet. So I'm gonna go farm XP for the last little bit. And water focused. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I mean, I guess you could do double water if you really wanted to. Yes, there is a guild system, but also you can join 4 guilds at once. So I'm not sure why that might be relevant or not yet, but at least interesting to see. So, you know, like, to be fair, it would be very easy, and I say easy as if all game dev is easy, which is obviously not the case, but it would be easy for them to also transition this into, like, 6-player raid battles, right? Like, they could go even bigger than what we've seen so far. And I think that'd be really cool. That would, like, make guilds relevant, but for right now, it is just 3-player co-op, but if the game does well and the game continues to grow, I could definitely see them expanding what type of co-op is available. At least that's my hope. I think there is some promising stuff here. Did I close out of that? But yeah, probably Saturday will just be a lot of, like, tomorrow I'm going to try to get some more clips, try to just get some stuff for videos out, and then Saturday will probably be just a bunch of live showcases of all the different characters. But I gotta figure out how easy it's gonna be to, upgrade everybody and get everybody in a usable state. but probably just going to aim for level 20 across the board. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the game right now. I think a lot of it's going to come down to how well they lean into co-op and what their roadmap is going to look like. If they can do well on those fronts, I think the game has a very bright future because, like, this is one of those games that I don't expect it to have a, like, super big launch, but if the co-op is good and that becomes a selling point, I could see people checking out the game. But I don't think that there is enough up front to draw people to the game that, like, really makes it stand out just on a presentation standpoint. But again, if co-op is good and if co-op becomes a selling point of the game, that alone should draw people to it. But that is definitely a remains to be seen, you know, kind of moment. I think the combat is good enough. The couple of characters that we've played enough, that we've played with are different enough. So, like, I trust that they'll have interesting characters in the future. But how frequently we get boss updates is really what matters to me. Oh, you know what? I just realized we probably can refresh stamina, right? Like, we have extra crystals now. It doesn't matter. Oh, this is limited. So again, at this point, we don't need gems for pulls anymore, so I feel pretty okay. Not that we would ever do this in the game being live, but I definitely think we want to use some of this to, like, help speed up our progression for the sake of trying out different characters. And this is daily. Or how much is that? It's 150? Yeah, sure. Because I'm going to forget to spend this otherwise. Okay, we know that she's going to be 20. Sure. You're at 20. You're at 20. Okay, yep, a good example here. We need to level up Lumi because she's definitely someone I'm going to want to try out. Breaker, Hall of Destruction. What I just... Destruction, yeah. And again, I will say, you know, for being the MC, for being, like, your starting 4-star, actually pretty solid. Like, I do really like Kaido. Xion? I forgot how you pronounce that name with an X. I think she plays a fine support role. And she pairs very well with your MC, so it's just like, they play very well together to give you a good, you know, duo start, which is really important. Okay, so we know that there's going to be multiple destruction characters, so I'm just going to jam this for 5 really quick. I do want to try out the light and dark combos, though, too, because that's another character I was really excited about. Okay, all the auto lock-ons failed. Oh, because everyone's in a broken state already. I don't know how they broke that fast, but sure, man. Oh, also, I forgot. Did they respawn me? Okay, not a big deal. The post about random TCG sales is popping off because people love their tribalism. Like, I should have known better, but at the same time, I was just trying to share something to share something, but, you know, that's on me. More weapon materials. Love that. All right, let's see where we're at for upgrading stuff. Breakthrough. We'll definitely have enough for 20 at least. I doubt that we're going to be able to do it in-game, but I'd love to get a character to 60 to see how much your base attack is. Because, again, right now, if you fully max out their stats through the gacha, it's like an extra 20% attack, which would be insane. But I'm assuming the attack value, like, falls off quite a bit later. Actually, what does her outfit look like again? Yeah, her outfit's whatever. Oh shit, I actually just did 30. I was not... Uh-oh. Did not mean to go to 30 on her. She is... Oh, you know what? Because we just used all of our destruction material, didn't we? Oopsies. Well, guess what? Time for even more destruction. Oh, shit, that's Breaker. Hold on. Oh, you only have enough for one more run anyways. Yes, I did just get the new code. Thank you so much. That, the extra stamina was very welcome for trying to upgrade characters that we can use in, random test clips that we're going to put together for YouTube. And again, I'm going to treat this, you know, the same way that I did for my, my CZN, like, pre-launch, right? Like, I'm going to do my initial content, get my thoughts out there, do a review, do some showcases, and... You know, who knows when the game is launching, to be fair. That's kind of like the big mystery here still, so... Hopefully, we'll be in a spot where we can, you know, dive into the game at launch, and it's not like a major patch cycle or something, but... We will see where that lands. Something tells me I accidentally just did a bunch of, Vanguard break stuff. And I don't have Vanguard stuff either. Okay, I guess that is... I'll do the survey later. We get extra stamina tomorrow. We need to really level up before we even consider doing this stuff, so... I think that's everything for now, at least, I think. Yeah, like, who cares about the extra... I don't need the extra crystals, right? We kind of bought what we could out of the shop, and we're kind of stuck otherwise. Oh, also, for whoever was asking about guilds earlier, it's called Raid Party. You can join up to 4 of them, and it's just a 30-player group that has its own chat. You know, probably will matter for getting groups together for raids, right? For fighting monsters. They're called raids in this game. We'll see if that has more features at launch. Right now, definitely a little bit lackluster, but obviously it's not like the final version of the game, so I'm not going to harshly judge it or anything. I will also say, right, we got some plants and we have not found like cooking or anything, so we still don't know what the plants are used for. Oh shit, we have our tornado. Why did my phone not go off? Well, must not have been that important of an alert. All right, tornado watch at... We're under a tornado watch until 2 a.m. Love that. When does the raid unlock? Partway through chapter 2, if I remember. You do fight, like, the bosses, as you're doing the story, and then the other 2 unlock tomorrow? Yeah, the last 2 bosses unlock tomorrow. So I need to actually, I'll do this like tomorrow on work break or something. But I got 2 more that I'll need to clear out. I guess I'll just try to do higher difficulties and stuff. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Have I found the milk yet? Nah, man. I am, I'll have to message you sometime. Medical stuff and whatnot. It's, brother, I might be cooked for TCGs until Bree and I move and stuff at this point, man. Shit is getting too goddamn expensive, to say the least. Which is why I'm playing all these free-to-play games instead of, spending money on TCGs. But I hope you've been doing well. But I was just about to say that's gonna do it for tonight's stream because I woke up at 6 a.m. so I need to. I'm at my limit at this point. So tomorrow night we're taking a break. Tomorrow night we're gonna take a little bit of a break. Try to do some recording offline so I can just like get that stuff out of the way. And then Saturday we will be back, diving into the new raid bosses and, you know, really hoping to get more of the co-op done, diving into each one of these, trying to do like mini guides if we can to figure out, you know, what are the weak points, what do you break, you know, talking about what characters are good for the content, all that stuff, right? So that'll be more of like a, what are our complete thoughts on the game from the lens of like a veteran Monster Hunter player, and if this game can really survive from a co-op setting. So if you're interested in that, make sure to hit that follow button. Make sure that's subscribed if you're on Twitch, on YouTube, what have you, whichever platform you're watching on. And that is what you can look forward to on Saturday. Otherwise, next week, Tenebria, she's finally joining us in CZN. So yes, we will have our glorious, you know, 2 a.m. stream, staying up all night before we go to work, and all that good stuff to look forward to our new character. And otherwise, I will be working on the Google Docs project. Whenever I can in my downtime. I'm gonna be honest, right now I'm gonna go pass out, but tomorrow we will be working on that a little bit more. So until next time, my friends, stay hydrated, make sure to take care of yourselves, and hope to see you here next time for the next Limit Zero Breakers stream. Have a good night, stay safe, stay hydrated. Cheers.